How are you feeling as of this point?
I am feeling very excited because I have my mother, my father, and most of all, my kamag-anak with me.
Very well said. Yes, and it's Mother's Day, so your mother is here watching you. Very nice. So you can pick from our fishbowl. You will be picking one judge's name, and then our judge will ask you their question.
And your judge is the lovely Miss Asunta De Rossi.
Hi! How are
Hi!
you? How are you feeling?
I am feeling very excited and nervous.
Just.
Okay, ito na lang, question number 6. There are people who think that beauty pageants are not good for young girls. What would you say to them to convince them that they are good? So I'll repeat it. There are people who think that beauty pageants are not good for young girls. What would you say to them to convince them that they are good?
Thank you very much for your question. I will not say anything to them. I will not prove anything to them. But I will let them realize how these kind of pageants help a little girl's intelligence and most of all her confidence within herself. Because I believe that through these pageants, we are able to show our talents, our skills, and most of all, our intellect within ourselves. And I believe that if you're able to incorporate that within all of our mindsets, we would definitely be able to have pride in who we are, what we have, not only as an individual, but as a Filipina. That is all. Thank you.
Wow, very well said. Let's give a round of applause for Valenzuela City. Thank you very much. You may join your candidates back there. May we call up Albay? Please join us to the front.
Hello, Miss TV Albay. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling very blessed that I am part of the top 7.
Wonderful. Feeling blessed. So you may choose from our fishbowl. You'll be selecting one judge's name. They will then ask you the question. So our judge to ask the question is Miss Sarah Kay.
Award si ate.
Hi!
Hello po, good evening.
Good evening. Okay. Okay. In your opinion, why we have rich people and poor people in the world?
We are living in our innovative world where we are diverse. Some people are rich, some people are poor. But for me, it doesn't matter if you are rich or poor because what matters the most is your character and how you handle your status in life, whether you are poor or you are rich. As long as you have a kindness, you are good to other people and you're not stepping on anyone's reputation, that's okay. Because at the end of the day, character will always matter. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Very well said
Very
for
well
a
said.
teenager.
Yes, the importance of showing character is very well said. I'm impressed. May we call up San Pablo Laguna to the front.
San Pablo Laguna, you're very tall. What's your height?
5'10".
5'10". So would you like to greet them?
Hi, especially my mom. Happy Mother's Day and all to the mothers out there. I'm really happy to be here.
All right, so now please pick the name of the judge to ask you the question. Answer it happily as well.
Yes, so our judge to ask you the question is Miss Nick Soriano.
Parang tayong tinatanong. Okay. Would you rather lie and be generous or tell the truth and be offensive?
In my opinion, first I would tell the truth. Because first, if you lie, that makes the other person feel bad. Because if you tell the other person that they're beautiful but they're not, it just kills them inside. But I'd rather tell the truth
rather be just myself. And with that, I could just make an opinion to somebody, and I think in my opinion of that person, it would make them feel better and more confident about themselves. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Give a round of applause for San Pablo Laguna.
You'll never go wrong in telling the truth. Now we move on to our next candidate, Candaba, Pampanga.
How are you feeling tonight?
Well, of course, I feel nervous, but at the same time, proud of myself for being here and representing my own hometown.
Very nice. Well, Santa, you're good. You're going to be good on the question here. You may pick from the fishbowl our judge's name, and our judge to ask you their question is Kelvin Aguilan Vicente.
Good evening. This is your question. Question number 7. If you believe that God made everyone perfect and is a reflection of His image, why are there contests that rank people according to physical beauty? Again, if you believe that God made everyone perfect and is a reflection of His image, why are there contests that rank people according to physical beauty?
Well, I firmly believe and I personally think that physical attributes exist for us to be able to express ourselves and for us to be able to feel the way we should. Pero, okay, okay, pero hindi naman po ibig sabihin nun na hindi tayo perfect. I mean, all of us are not perfect, right? Pero lahat tayo may dapat patunayan and everything has its own purpose. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's give her a round of applause.
We
Thank
may
you
not
very
be
much.
perfect, but we all have purpose. Now we move on to our next candidate, who happens to be Miss San Fernando, Pampanga.
How are you tonight? Feeling confident?
Feeling confident, but I feel nervous. But I'm also thankful for my parents.
Yes, where are your parents? Greet them.
Thank you.
Hello, Mom. Hello, Dad. Yes, okay, well, you can pick from our fishbowl. Pick a judge's name. So may we welcome Michael Santa Maria to ask our question.
Hi.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. So first and foremost, congratulations.
Thank you.
So this is my question for you. If you had to pick someone besides yourself to win this title, who would it be and why? Again, if you had to pick someone besides yourself to win this title, who would it be and why?
First of all, good evening everyone and thank you for that question. If I will be believing who I will be choosing to beside at all is my mom, because as a Mother's Day today, she is a good role model, teach me how to become independent and become a good role model to other people and to become innovative leader. And this pageant serves me as a training ground to become a confident and give an inspiration to the youth. Together that we can change the world by little step, one at a time, until we reach and claim for the one nation, one country, one world. Thank you.
Thank you, San Fernando, Pampanga. And she mentioned her mother. What a great answer since it's Mother's Day.
Actually, we all consider our moms beauty queens. Now we move on to Miss Muntinlupa City.
Good evening. How are you tonight? Feeling ready or nervous?
Ready.
Ready. Perfect answer. Okay. You may pick a judge's name from our fishbowl. May we call on Judge Rob Hayden to ask our question.
Are you nervous?
No,
You want a nerve-wracking question?
not really.
Your question is, what is the square root? No, I'm just kidding.
Grabe, no?
Okay, should teachers and students be friends on social media? Why or why not? Once again, should teachers and students be friends on social media? Why or why not?
Thank you for that question. I always believe that the right use of technology can always help the people in integrating in our lives, because communication is created for us to communicate in each other, and social media is a platform to
communicate in each other. Not only to communicate in each other, but to share values and equal opportunity for all the people. Because social media is a platform where we could share our advocacy. It is to empower inclusivity in all forms and to spread equity and diversity. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Give her a round of applause. A very on-time answer. Actually, social media is so prevalent in our community now,
For
right?
equity and diversity.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very
and
much.
down to our last Miss.
Legaspi Albay. Last but not least.
Hello, lovely lady. Would you like to greet all of them?
Hello to my parents, supporters, and everyone who believed that I could win this pageant tonight, as well as Happy Mother's Day to every mother here.
Perfect. You may pick our last judge name from the fishbowl.
And that is, I believe, the chairman of the board.
Hello, how are you?
Hello po, I'm fine.
Well, I don't like this question, so I made up my own.
Galing.
A more difficult one. I'm just What can the older generations learn from teens like you?
Well, I think the older generation could learn from teens is to accept diversity. As we all know, LGBTQ community is rampant here in the Philippines, and I would want the older generation to continue to understand the situation of the LGBTQ community. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And what a great question, actually, being Miss Teen Tourism Philippines 2019. I think that's a very relevant question.
A good question, Voltaire Tayag. Thank you so much. And thank you, Miss Legaspi.
Let's give a round of applause for our 7 finalists on their Q&A segment.
They all did very, very well. All of them are not just beautiful inside out, they are also well opinionated. And with their young age, I believe that they can really help us influence the society and maybe